Okay, so for blog number 10, I would like to talk about Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I know I did already implement Call of Duty Modern Warfare into this already, but I did not talk about Makarov, one of the hugest parts in Call of Duty history. Which, if you've played Call of Duty, or if anyone you've known has played Call of Duty, if you even bring up Makarov, you'll get an interesting reaction. So, Makarov's betrayal in Call of Duty Modern Warfare was a major plot twist. I mean, he initially appeared as a good guy, a good supporting character, and a mentor to your character and Captain Price. He betrayed Captain Price and the entire team, leading to devastating consequences. Makarov's betrayal was driven by his mainly by his beliefs and his thirst for power. I mean, he started several terrorist attacks that caused like billions, or not billions, whoa, caused thousands and hundreds of deaths of innocent civilians. And he also, one of the main plots in the game, orchestrated the airport scene where you've got four guys in all like cast out body armor, LMGs, just stuff that you'd use for all out chaos. And you open up these. You're in an elevator and you're getting ready, and you just, second these doors open up on this floor, you're just unloading on civilians in this game. And that was one of the huge things and Modern Warfare, was the fact that, holy, we're going through and we're killing civilians. Are we the good guys or are we the bad guys right now? You didn't know. I mean, I think they portrayed it as you were the good guy, but I mean, oh, at the very end of that, Makarov shoots you in the chest and leaves you for the cops to find you. Which then throughout the game leads you on trying to find Makarov and seek justice and prevent his further acts of terrorism throughout there. And the betrayal added huge complexity to the story. You didn't know if you could trust your own allies that you should be able to trust, like Captain Price, your main captain. You didn't know if you could trust him, and that sucked. Because sitting here trying to just play a game where you've already been betrayed once and you're trying not to have that happen again, it sucks. It really makes you question like who you're able to follow in the game. And I don't know why, but it did. I mean, it made you question everyone you know. Like Gaz and Soap Maktavish and Simon Riley. It made you question everything. And it was kind of weird and different from what Call of Duty has done in the past. So I'd say ultimately the storyline revolved around the pursuit of Makarov and trying to stop him from committing more acts of violence and just absolute mayhem. I almost said a bad word. Absolute mayhem and chaos, and like just the betrayal of services, just pretty much trying to shut down this power raging tyrant like Putin with Ukraine. Eh, Sorry, I had an interruption there. Like Putin with Ukraine and all this stuff. And I mean, like, it's really just trying to get over the acts of betrayal and stuff. And then at the very end of this game, you're playing as the bad guys, and you just turn around. You go to grab Makarov's hand, and he grabs your arm. He locks in with you, and then with his other arm pulls around a pistol and shoots you right in the chest, and then turns over to Captain Price and puts a bullet in his chest. and then in the end it leaves him with the pistol barrel down your face, and he just pops you in the head. And that's kind of where the story pursues into Modern Warfare 2, trying to wipe him out and get rid of him. I can't remember if you do get rid of him in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, but I know there is another game coming out soon, a remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, where I'm pretty sure Soap dies, which sucks. But I mean, again, this is another game that Treyarch did great with. They had it all set up. They didn't have it competing with any of their other games released at that time. They did honestly really good with it. I really enjoyed that game. And I can't wait for the next release of the next one, because I have a feeling it'll be a great game. It might not be as good as Ghosts or some of the past games, but there's a lot of anticipation built up for this moment of this game to be released. I mean, we've been waiting years for another Settlement-produced game on Modern Warfare. Like, we've got Battlefield, but that's not the same. That's made by a whole different company, and it's still war, but it's not what we want. It's not what we need. We need that pit of knowing what happens to Makarov, the guy who put a bullet in many of our childhood dreams and, and our favorite characters. And I mean, I really think they've got something going on here. I love it so far. I think they've done a great job with all their series that they've done, but I really have a feeling that this one's going to be great. I do. I think this one will be... I think it'll push the limits of their old ones. I don't know if it'll come anywhere near as close, but I hope it does, because they deserve to make millions off of this game. Because, I mean, it's my childhood. They did great with it back then, and I think they'll do better with it now, especially having 10 times better graphics and everything else to just push forward throughout the game. Like, they've got the whole campaign set up now. They knew what they did back then. They knew the feedback. They got the feedback they needed. Now they have the remake that they can just throw out there. But I hope they put the time in that it deserves, because it's a great game. Millions of people want to see it. Millions of people want to play it. And honestly, I can't wait. And a lot of other people can't either. So, I hope they really do release it soon. And that is it for blog number 10. Thank you for watching and wasting your time here, because this is 8 minutes of me talking about Call of Duty. And probably repeating half the things I say, because I want to make sure I say them. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Ms. Knuffman, for sitting through these. I don't know how I'm going to get them on the document, so bear with me if these are a little bit late. Sorry.